I can't wait for a new FPS game to take over this game, man. I'm so done.
Just remove it from the game. I legit heard no one in my life say bows are my favorite weapon.
But for right now, there's no point sitting in Arsenal making content because it's just boring. It's the same thing over and over again.
As is, they finally fix this broken glitch and make it good, but there's 5,000 other bugs in the game now that they don't fix. Competitive. If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Oh, nothing's changed. Arsenal, a game that dominated the Roblox FPS genre in terms of players and content creators playing the game. These days, I don't see new players on this game anymore compared to the past. At this point, only sweats and hackers dominate the game, which is already on death row. I mean, imagine being a new player, being your first time playing Arsenal, and instead of you getting a normal gun shooting game, you get Barry Allen moving at 500 miles an hour, spraying his gun, looking to Jesus. And the entity goes like, yep, just a normal guy. Pretty much at this point, everyone knows why Arsenal died. Using quotations so people can start writing paragraphs in my descriptions of how Arsenal is dead in terms of players or whatever. Tanker is a British guy with 3 million subs and makes a living playing Roblox games. When he played Arsenal, he was known for severely bullying and harassing children by hitting headshots, and for having a clan, so-called, with their masks in every single server that existed. Almost every single Arsenal server had this guy with full tanker match who was either A, really trash at the game and was just rich, or B, was a full-blown sweat and could easily annihilate you with their sheer aura. Now after Tanker left, obviously his clan of minions followed him to the promised land known as Roblox Bedwars, which has the same exploiter problem, but I mean, who cares when you can just pay to win? This section is pretty much dedicated to all other YouTubers as well. At the time Arsenal started dying, the devs took a 5-month break where they were doing God knows what, and during the period Arsenal got no updates, and no updates equals no content, and no content equals angry subs who want videos but can't get videos because their content creator doesn't have ideas because the game is getting no updates. See what I mean? One of the things that really sent this game downhill was that no update period where the game was absolutely shite. You couldn't even climb freaking ladders or do parkour because the game was just that busted.
Of that, let's try to climb this ladder and see if it works. Oh, it doesn't work because they break the physics and they never fix them. The physics breaks more and more and more and more each update, and they just never fix them.
And at this time, people are getting insanely upset as the devs seem to be just ignoring them. Even if you complained, it didn't even seem like they were listening. And didn't do anything to help. And around this time is when YouTubers quit to go to other games like the ones mentioned earlier. I mean, Bedwars. Tanker, the biggest Arsenal creator, just left, and when other creators followed in this path to various games like Drone Roblox, TDS, Chasaruni, whatever the fuck this is, Bandites, Bedwars, Krispy Kreme, Bedwars, many of the YouTubers, Bedwars. Which brings me to my next section. Okay, when EasyGG released a game called Roblox Bedwars, it didn't get much attention at first, but after a while, after YouTubers started making content on it, and after what I like to call the great migration of the whole Arsenal community to Bedwars, it quickly freaking skyrocketed, and it's really no shock. I mean, number one, the Bedwars devs update the game every single week. When people complain that a kit is just too overpowered, they nerf it and they actually listen to them. Number three, no exploiters. Okay, maybe not no exploiters, but not as many exploiters, if you're lucky, that is. And overall, the death of Arsenal came as the birth of Bed Wars. It was the perfect alternative for many Roblox Arsenal players and served as one of the main reasons people could leave the game, as they were bored of Arsenal at this point. The devs weren't listening, there were bugs everywhere, YouTubers were leaving the game left and right. Anytime you think of Arsenal, you just think of a gun game, but in Bed Wars, if you don't play the game for 3 months, when you come back, it'll be a freaking completely different game. I mean, I know that from experience. And Arsenal, with just its monotony and being insanely boring at some point, people just didn't want to play the game anymore. Even me, I've been putting this video off for so long, practically 1 year at this point. Wasn't planning to make this video long. I just wanted to finally make it, as I've put it off for 1 year, because I've just been too lazy and haven't really been interested in Arsenal. But basically, do I think Arsenal is dead at the moment? No, it's not dead, but it is dying. In terms of content creators playing the game, but in terms of content, it's not really dead, as there's still some Arsenal ideas people can do. But like me, people are just too lazy, as growing from Arsenal at this point is just hard as fuck. And you don't really see the point of growing from a game that's already dead. I mean, I'd rather play Roblox Bed Wars and start growing from there, even though there are 10 million YouTubers on there at this point, and finding a video game is the most hard thing you can do because everyone has already thought of that idea. But one of the main reasons I wanted to talk about also was legacy competitive. Why add? If it's not broke, don't fix it. The concussion rifle,
physics for rocket jumping, and they just now fixed it for the summer update. It only took 8 months to fix it.
legacy competitive. What was the point of changing the physics engine of the concussion rifle? It doesn't really make sense to change something if it's not broken, but Rove still did that. Rove did that, and it took 8 months to fix the concussion rifle. 8 months to change the physics back to the way they were. And for legacy competitive, it was just bizarre to change competitive to legacy competitive. How many tournaments have you seen with competitive? Since it was added, how many tournaments have you seen using competitive? People still use legacy competitive, the ones who are still on Arsenal. Anyone remember what randomizer used to be? Anyone literally remember the old randomizer system, which was actually better than the new one, arguably because I could backspace and get a weapon I wanted? But this new reroll system of pressing E and having to kill one player, it's not exciting, it's not fun. People can't make montages easily as they used to now. It's even more annoying, in my opinion, than the old one. I don't understand why Rove did some things that obviously people did not like. People might have complained about them. I don't know. This is my opinion about the randomizer thing. This is not everyone's general opinion. This is my opinion. If it's not broke, do not fix it, Rove. Kindly, with their new game that they are working on, I hope that the development team can take into consideration everything that people says and the community's opinion in general, because it's the community playing it, and it's the community that makes a game the game. So in the end, I guess we'll see what Rove does.